Just in time for dinner, news that eating certain kinds of meat may be bad for your health.
The latest report says that eating processed meat causes cancer, and that red meat probably does too. CBS 2's Dr. Max Gomez tells us what that really means and whether we have to give up our hot dogs and hamburgers.
Well, Christine, the short answer is no. And anyway, are most people really going to give up hamburgers on the grill or a hot dog at the ballpark? But you probably should eat less red meat like beef, pork, and lamb, and especially when that meat is processed into bacon, ham, and sausage. Here's why. World cancer researchers say people who fill up on processed foods like bacon, sausage, and hot dogs face a real risk of colon, stomach, and other cancers. Scientists from the World Health Organization say eating processed meats, including those that are smoked, cured, or salted, can cause cancer. But
to put that in perspective, the lifetime risk of colon cancer is 5%. If you have a hot dog every day, your risk goes to 6%. So it's very, very small.
While doctors have long warned against eating too much meat, the World Health Organization report goes a step further, classifying processed meat as cancer-causing and red meat as a likely cause of cancer.
I'm a Brooklyn boy. I've been eating deli my whole life. We're here every Monday.
The processing doesn't bother me.
Red meat has always been a part of my diet, and I don't plan or intend on changing my diet.
The North American Meat Institute is calling the report dramatic and alarmist and argues that cancer is a complex disease not caused by single foods. But the WHO says it has hard evidence that came from the evaluation of 800 studies from several continents about meat and cancer. What makes unprocessed red meat riskier is grilling, pan-frying, or cooking at high heat. That produces suspected carcinogens. But the risk from red meat is hard to separate from diet and other lifestyle factors like smoking or lack of exercise that also affect cancer risk. So again, the bottom line is moderation.
So aside from cutting out something that tastes really good, is there a downside to cutting this stuff out?
Well, you know, red meat, unadulterated red meat, meaning not processed, does have high-quality protein, iron, and B vitamins. And remember, when people cut back on a food like red meat, they don't necessarily replace it with broccoli.
Really?
Yeah, so it kind of
seems like the next choice.
Depends on what you replace it with as to whether you're really doing yourself much of a favor.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you, Doctor.